Hi, everyone. I am just jumping on here real quick. It is the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and you know, Thanksgiving is a little crazy, but I wanted to jump on and just real quick say to you, I don't know what I've been doing these last week, but my sparks and my goals are at a standstill right now. And I've decided that's okay. But the other day, I was reading on Facebook, one of my friends, Marnie Pearson Coon, she posted about the young Native American boy that came to his grandpa. And it reminded me of when Dallin H. Oaks talked about it in General Conference for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And I wanted to share that little talk with you, a little bit of it, that story. It's about a young Native American man. He went to his grandfather and he said, I feel like I have two wolves inside of me. One is an ally and the other an enemy. One is evil and full of anger and envy, self-pity, sorrow, greed, and lies. The other one, that is the ally, is good. It's full of kindness and compassion, humility, truth, love, and joy. So the young man says to his grandpa, and he says that they are battling and he can't tell which one will win. So he asks his grandpa, how do I control which one will win? And the grandfather answered very simply, the one that you feed. And I thought about this and about my weight loss journey. Since becoming since becoming a mother that is an empty nester, I have fallen into a thing that Brooke Castillo calls buffering. And I've fallen into a thing that is called, some people call numbing. And what that is you try to disappear into something. Either it's movies or it's reading a book. You know, a lot of people read a book to get their mind off the world around them, like when things are awful, and you read a book to get your mind off of that. And Brooke Castillo calls that buffering. And in the book Outwitting the Devil called it numbing. And if you're interested in that book, it's a pretty good book. It's a very interesting book, and it's an outside the box kind of book. But it's called numbing. And in Outwitting the devil says, I know when you're numbing, I've got you. So what have I been feeding? I have been feeding the not so good wolf by numbing or by buffering, and I don't really have any problems. Like, I don't know why women think that when all your kids are gone, like you're less of a mom, because sometimes I'm busier now than I am, with grandkids and those kind of things. But I understand now. When I was younger, I understand why women go through a midlife crisis. I'm not in a midlife crisis. Don't start worrying about me. But I am numbing. And I do come home and I sit down and think, what do I do now? Like, I don't have any kids to go chase around and go to games and go here and go there and all of this stuff. I don't have that. And that's not a bad thing. That's okay, because I've got other stuff going on. My work is having us do this training, and it's pretty intense. But I just want you to think, while you're eating your lovely Thanksgiving dinner, think about numbing and buffering, and what wolf are you trying to feed when you are talking to people and you get angry about something. There's a lot of things we get angry about at school, and it's easy to fall into feeding that angry wolf and feeling like you're not getting the recognition that you get as a teacher. And so I want to leave you with that. And I want to do a big shout out to my husband, because Saturday we are going to celebrate our 29th wedding anniversary. I can't believe it's been 29. He keeps teasing me, saying it feels like 60. I'm not sure, is that a compliment or a cut down? I don't know. But he is just joking with me. And I think maybe he's serious, especially being alone with me for the last 6 months. But 29 years, that's a lot of years. And I'm so grateful. I love him more today than I did 29 years ago. Marriage is not easy. And there are some days you have to forgive every moment of that day because they irritate you. But there again, what wolf are you feeding when you're irritated with your spouse, or when you complain to somebody? What wolf are you feeding? That's leading you down a path to not be with your husband anymore or your spouse anymore. If you're going to complain about them, you've got to find something good about them that you love. Even if it's a small thing like they make you laugh. That's so important to find that. He makes me laugh every day. Sometimes he makes me cry. Sometimes he irritates me, but sometimes he just loves me. And that's the part that I love the most is he loves me like no other person could. And he puts up with me, and he thinks I'm the prettiest woman in the world, no matter what weight I am. And I'm very grateful for that. So be thankful for something, enjoy your turkey dinner, and I'll talk to you next week.